So I'm out today with my Everest Gen 7 from Redcat, and we're going to take it into the bush and get it all muddy. See you at the end. Swamp. Plow through, buddy. Plow through. Oh, my shoes are very wet. You got this. Oh, I'm gonna have to lift it, I think. Oh, nearly through. Gotta flatten some of these. Come on, buddy. You can make it through that. I just wanted to talk about the Gen 7 for a little bit now that we got through that mush. I couldn't get through on the roadside because it's way too flooded. But the Everest Gen 7, what a car. I love the weight of it. I love the way it moves. Let me get that grass off. There we go. It's a great car for driving through water. I lubed up all the bearings before taking it out today. Thought I'd bring it out for a nice little walk in the bush. We've got a little dirt track here, so it's nice just to come out in the afternoon when it's cooled down a little bit. I mean, cooled down, it's still bloody 32 degrees, I think. This one's been sitting in the shelf for a while, so it's collected a lot of dust. I had to clean it before even bringing it out. Funnily enough, get it dirty again. This was one of my first ever crawlers. So I actually had a Gen 1 SEX10, and then I sort of got into racing for a little bit. And then got this guy. And this is what really got me back into off-roading, is taking this thing out. It was always just such a blast. You know, it's all water resistant. I do have a different receiver in there at the moment, so hopefully if that doesn't get wet, we should be right. It's going to get it clean afterwards. Got some big puddles coming up. I'll get in front of this puddle and we'll see how we go. I don't know how deep this is. Get too deep, so I might lose the receiver. always say that keep your crawlers away from water and you won't have issues and stuff like that. But I pulled this out this afternoon and noticed that the bearings are a little bit scratchy, sort of squealing and things like that, so I had to lube it up before coming out. That one's a little bit too big, and I know for a fact that that goes down deep in the middle, so I'm just going to crawl along the edge. Let me know what your first crawler was. Let me know what your interests are when it comes to crawlers, how you got into them, all that sort of stuff. Deep on the sides here, we're going to have to work our way across, I think, without falling in. I think that rear is going to go. Alright, back in business. Took some grass with this, but that'll come off. I haven't actually done anything to this. This hasn't really got any upgrades or anything. All I did was move the servo horn position, because when these come out they've got crap steering. Once you move that servo horn down to its lowest point, you got heaps more throw, as you can see. This is a real trail car, this thing. It does perform really well like a trail comp truck, but I just love walking with it. It's pleasant. It just cruises along, runs on 2S really well. You do this. It's getting a good wash. Plenty of water today to play in. Sorry, toad. Dead toad. I thought I'd make a video today that isn't chopping and changing to the best bits and things like that. See if I can come up with something a little bit more sort of, this is what my walk's like. I'm trying to walk on the edge and not go into the water too much. Oh, getting thorned. It is soaked out here. Bits of rubbish everywhere you have to avoid. He's doing no problem. Scooting along. Snorkel's working well today. Because the thing is, if you can avoid water, you don't have to go into it. I mean, you are just doubling your maintenance. This thing just wants to keep going. I'll fix it if it breaks, but when it's not broken, why fix it? When the bearings start squealing out a lot more, then I'll fix it. Keep going, buddy. You can make it. It's turned into a real aquatic movie. Oh, that's getting deep. Don't go too deep. We've got our camping gear ready to go. We have to stay overnight. Got our fuel canisters if we run out, tent poles, even got our solar power if we need to charge our phones. The lights aren't hooked up though, so we'll have to stop when it gets a bit dark. Getting into some soft sand here. Now, this is going to be a bit tricky. If we make it through this, I'll be very surprised because that is a ditch there. And what I'm thinking, follow the line of the plants. Go, buddy, go, 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 go. Holding down the throttle now. Beauty, what a ripper. Got straight through. Now I'm going to get my own ass crossed. I'm going to get my feet wet, foot wet. Let's straighten my socks. She's still going though. She's still going well. That's the deepest I've had that one. Come on, Bones. My buddy Bones is coming along, loving the water walk. I got a feeling if that water really gets into it, ESC will be fine. It's the receiver, because that ain't waterproof. Hopefully it just drains off. Beautiful afternoon in the bush. And you do have to watch out for snakes here. We get a lot of snakes, especially this time of year where we're getting a lot of rain. It's nice and green, there's lots of food out for them. So if I see a snake, I'll film it. And if she's a big python, I'll be wrangling it a little bit. Nice afternoon, eh? It's going well, not glitching out. Battery's still good. Running on a little 2S, 50C discharge, so plenty of power. It's really good to come out here in the afternoons because there's no people where I am. There's a walking track just sort of over there, but that's where everyone does their afternoon walks and exercise, and I come out to here because people basically dump shit everywhere, so it's not really a pleasant walk. But for me it's perfect because honestly it gets the people away from me and I can do this. I can go for my walks, talk to a camera and not look like a twit. Not that I really care. Go into this sort of sharp shale gravel stuff. Bit of sand. My dream is to actually go for a really long hike, take the cars, take some parts, some spare parts, go away for 2 days, go camping. You know, probably not in this area because this is indigenous owned, so you can't really camp here. But I could take it up north and do some camping. Just go for a walk. Go for a walk each day or whatever. Take the Gen 7. The funny thing is, when I bought this, my main goal was to take it to Mount Kosciuszko, the tallest mountain in Australia, and walk up Kosciuszko. But due to the situation, we can't really do that, obviously. Whoa, nearly rolled it. instead, I just go on these little power walks. Sorry if I'm huffing and puffing into the camera a little bit, it's still quite hot. Yeah, I was going to take it up Mount Kosciuszko and possibly camp there and go for our walk up the hill, and I think it takes like 6 hours or 8 hours or something like that. But that's one of my goals, to do it just before winter hits, because it does snow there. I really don't feel like getting caught in an avalanche or something stupid. I'm a big snow buff. I like going to the snow, I like snowboarding. Hopefully I can do that soon. I've got a surgery coming up, so that's going to increase my mobility a bit, I hope. Big dip there. Power through, no problemo. Now I've got to try not to slip on the fucking mud here. Yeah, so I'm getting a knee replacement soon, and they're going to reattach my calf muscle to my stump because it's actually sort of torn away, probably from doing shit like this. Walking too much, doing too much. Now this one I have to lift over because it is quite deep. Or should I just go for it? I may lose the car. Let's say we go for it. Oh, come on, buddy. You can do it, you can do it. Oh, she stopped. Almost made it too. Shit. Here we go, come on. Out you get. See if I can dry it off. And that was a lot deeper than I realised. I thought I could make it across, but a bit of a fail there. So what I might do is I'll just pull these plugs out, because I reckon it's just the receiver's gone. Pull the receiver out. Blow all the water out. What I do know is that the ESC and the motor and everything, and the servo is all waterproof. So the only thing that's really going to go, well, waterproof, water resistant, whatever you want to call it, but the only thing that's going to go is the receiver. So let's plug that back in. Sorry, the camera is off a little bit. I'm trying to plug it in and hold the camera at the same time. Now, if I turn her off, turn her back on, hopefully we get some action. Then again, oh, we're alive. Now, I like these because they've got Velcro, so you can just lift it up at the front. It stops down into place. Alive! So, yeah, so hopefully I'm going to go into my surgery, get my legs sorted out, and then I'm going to be trying to go snowboarding again. Hopefully in the next couple of years. I've got to lose a little bit of weight first. I think doing these walks are going to help. We're still in the bush here. We're just up a different trail. This is all four-wheel drive tracks. So sort of wherever you go, there's going to be four-wheel drive tracks and water and mud, and it's a perfect spot to do this. That's the other thing, these things are so powerful. Like, they really want to launch. That's only on 2S. not sure if you can run 3S, but I think it is 3S compatible as well. One of you guys will tell me in the comments. We've been going for 20 minutes now. See what I mean about people dumping stuff? This is a big clumper car there. Perfect little trails though. You can follow the footprints of their 4 drives. It's lucky I got down here when I did, because the rain sort of stopped. Before the water goes stagnant, you get bugs and all sorts of stuff like that. It's really gross. Muddy. I like mud. Down. Back up. Oh, first roll over. Side hilling a little bit there. You go that way, I'm going to go that way. Push the wheels off. Yeah, so snowboarding is definitely on the cards. I'll be taking the cars down too, that's for sure. And I don't know if you noticed, but I got the Tamiya Dyna head as well. I want to take that down to the snow and get some chains made up for the wheels, things like that. Nice little canyon down there. Might be able to try and get down. Let's go this way. See if we can get it down. Oh, step in the puddles. See if I can just walk it down here. Pull on the diff. Whoop. That's what I was hoping not to happen, but it happened. I'm not having any luck this afternoon. So she's getting nice and wet, but she's still going. I'll get my shadow out of the shot. Yeah, so I was hoping at one point I could go into the Olympics as snowboarding, but I think I'm a bit too old for that now. It was on the list. I moved to Canada for about 6 months, so living over there, I just got hooked. But I had to come back to real life and all that. Now we're going to try and get up that hill. So let's go around there. I gotta call my dog. Bones! There you are, you bugger. He likes chasing the kangaroos. This is a very steep hill, this one. I'm going to walk up it, try not to fall on my face. This thing has had a bit of a beating this afternoon with all that water, but she's just doing so well. Try and get a shot over here. man down. All good. Going up. Come on, buddy, you can do this. Those wet tyres are not helping. And this thing is quite heavy with that body on it. If you're going to break anything on this, it's going to be the rear diff. Let's try and go up this way. Rescue. If it is dry, he usually gets up that one section. We're up now. It's gonna get my ass up. All that. It's really hot too. Those tyres are some of the best RTR tyres that you can buy on the market. The Gen 1 SCX10 tyres were really good. These are better. I'm actually surprised I haven't broken the rear diffs on this. Or, sorry, not the rear diffs, the rear drive shafts. Because apparently it's a really common problem to break them. There's all that weight in the back. It's just pushing down on them, and they're apparently weak around the ball end, where the dog bone ends, or whatever. That's a steep bloody hill. There we go. You can do it, buddy. This is how I get my exercise. Remote control cars. An adventure. Beautiful view up here though. Keep trucking now. We're sort of about halfway. I know, crazy, huh? We've already been going for just under 30 minutes. Bones. He's coming. Hill. It's about at this time of a walk that you sort of think, how much battery have I got left? So I didn't bring a spare one. And this is only a 2000 milliamp 2S. Definitely gonna need a clean when I get home. Lubing up, all the wheels off. I need a compressor. Now I can actually blow all the water out. Top of the hill. Right, now we head back down to the car. And I want to see if my little 2S can make it. Because I think it wasn't fully charged. If I'm walking back down the hill though, I'm only applying a little bit of throttle. This does have a drag brake on it. So as long as you've got the wheels moving, it won't use too much power. And because I'm running a 2S instead of like a nickel metal battery, which I'm pretty sure these come with, a 3000 milliamp I think it is, a nickel metal battery. You're using less power to drive the wheels, so your battery tends to last longer. It's got more punch as well, so you don't need to squeeze the trigger all the way in. It is really hot now. Whew. Or I am really hot now. Look at that. Let's zoom in for a sec. All the mountains. Still got to get all the way down there. We'll see. See if we can do it in under, and yeah, we'll do it in under an hour. Especially now we're going downhill. So the only thing that keeps me sane is doing these walks. I tell you, such a beautiful spot. And the best part is, hardly anyone knows about it. They walk literally just over that hill. And there's a track that goes all the way to the top. There's only a handful of people that really know this spot's here. And all the four-wheel drivers, of course. But as a walking spot and an RCing spot, I'm very spoiled. Very rugged, that's why the camera's bouncing so much, so I apologise for that. Not much you can do about nature. I'm loving those things on TikTok at the moment about walking for your stupid mental health. It's funny, you don't realise how actually true that is and how much you need it. Oh, look at this spot. Beauty. That's it, hop over. Come on, buddy. Oh, don't you die on me now. Guys, I think that's it. I think she lost her power. Oh yeah. Let's see how far I can get it running on that. Okay, so we're on 34 minutes now. Let's see if I can get it at least to the bottom of the hill. She is low. I do not recommend you do this. It will stuff your battery, especially if the LiPo cutoff is kicked in. I just at least want to get to the bottom of there. If I can do that, I'll be happy. Still going. Come on, buddy, you can do this. The sucky thing is, I've still got a quarter of the way to go. And that's it. She's dead. That's the cutoff. Thanks for joining us today. It's been an absolute blast. Beautiful view. I'll catch you next time. Well, we made it back. We're at the end of the walk now. Beer's got all funny. Sun setting. It's now about 20 to 6, I think, something like that. It was a good walk, but I'm going to bring an extra battery next time. I normally do bring an extra battery, but I won't forget it next time, so I can go the whole distance with no issues. That car would have gone the whole way, I reckon, as long as I had enough batteries. So yeah, I'm going home to eat some dinner. Cheers. See ya.